ஆரம்பிச்சு ஒரு 61st இயர் 61வது வருஷம் சஷ்டி பூர்த்திக்கெல்லாம் முடிஞ்சு குலசேகர ஆழ்வார் ஒரு நட்சத்திரம் 2 நாள் முன்னாடி பிரசாரம் கொண்டாடணும். புனர்பூசம், மாசி புனர்பூசம். அது மனசில் ஒன்று வெங்காய இந்த வெங்காய கிருஷ்ணன் வந்து ஒரு மண்ணா பாடுவார். அந்த முன்னவார வச்சு ஒரு லெக்சராகவே ஒரு இங்கிலீஷ் லெக்சர் கொடுக்கலாமே எனக்கு ஒரு கோடி என்ன கான்டாக்ட் பண்ணி கிராண்ட் இந்த ஒரு நான் கேட்டது வந்து ஒரு இங்கிலீஷில் கன்சல்டாகவே கொடுக்கலாமான்னு கேட்டேன். இல்லை லெக்சராக கொடுக்குறேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு அது இன்னைக்கு அந்த பாட்டு எனக்கு கிடச்சிது. முக்குந்த மாலைங்கிறது குலசேகர ஆழ்வார். குலசேகர ஆழ்வார் ஆழ்வார் 12 ஆழ்வார் இல்லை, 6 ஆழ்வார் 10 10 சொல்லுவார். அதில் வந்து அந்தர்கதம் பத்திரகவி ஆழ்வார் வந்து நம்மாழ்வாரோட அந்தர்கதம், பெரியாழ்வார் ஆண்டாள் வந்து பெரியாழ்வாரோட அந்தர்கதம். 10ங்கிறது நம்ம எல்லாரும் சொல்லுவோம் ஆழ்வார்கள் 10. இந்த குலசேகர ஆழ்வார் அந்த எண்ணிக்கையில் பார்த்தா 7வதாக வர வைரபூதம் பெரியாழ்வார், ரிஷியர்கோன், மகிழ்மாறன், பத்திரகவி, பெரியல்கள், ஓடியர்கோன் 6வதாக 7வதாக 7வதாக 2 விதமான இது இருக்கு. சுவாமி குலசேகரன் ராஜாவா இருந்தார் கேரள தேசத்துல. அவர் தான் இந்த முக்குந்தமாலை பண்ணாரா அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு சந்தேகம் ஒரு பேர் கேட்டாங்க. ஆனா அடிய ஒரு புத்தகத்தை படிச்ச பரிசா தேசிகனே தாத்பரிய சந்திரிகாலே வந்துருக்காரு. தாத்பரிய சந்திரிகாங்கிறது கீதா பகவத்கீதைக்கு ஒரு வியாக்கியானமாய் ஒரு சின்ன தாத்பரிய சந்திரிகால முக்குந்தமான ஸ்லோகத்தை எடுத்து 2-3 ஸ்லோகத்தை எடுத்துருக்கேன். இது வந்து குலசேகர ஆழ்வார் தான் பண்ணார் அப்படிங்கிறது அவங்களுக்கு எதாவது இருந்தாலும் தேசிகன் தான் முடியுது. தேசிகன்னு ஒத்துக்கிட்டாருன்னா அது மாதிரி தான் பண்ணாருன்றது நிச்சயமாயிருக்கு, சாதிதாயிருக்கு. அதை நம்ம இந்த சபையில் வந்து நம்ம அவர்கிட்ட ஒரு இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு கச்சேரியாக கொடுங்க ஒரு அபிப்பிராயம் முன்னாடி இருக்குது. இங்கே ஒரு லெக்சராக எல்லாருக்கும் புரியுற மாதிரி இங்கிலீஷ் லெக்சராக இருக்கணும். ஏன்னா பல பேர் வந்து பல பாஷையில் வந்துருக்காருன்றதுனால அவளுக்கு புரியும்படியாக இருக்கணுன்றது தான் இந்த மாதிரி பாஷையில் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். இதை பொறுத்தவரை இங்கிலீஷில் வந்து ஒரு சின்ன இதை பற்றி இருப்பேன். இப்போ நான்
verses Gundamala. So I'll be just giving a brief on Bhakti. The topic is Bhakti as depicted in Gundamala. And trying to learn what is Bhakti in a brief way and how does that apply in this particular garland of verses composed by Guru Shekhar. So we'll start. I'll just give a brief, talk, Bhakti, and then we'll take one by one, and then I'll explain the meaning. What is Bhakti? Let us analyze what is Bhakti. Bhakti comes from the Sanskrit root bhajil. Bhajil is to serve. There are many meanings, but the basic meanings we can take, which is relevant to our subject. Bhajil, to serve. There are several other meanings. The meaning relevant to us is to choose or to be chosen. So we stick to Bhajil, to serve, Bhajil, to be chosen. To serve whom? To serve the Lord. How do we serve? We have learned in Puranas, we have learned several Puranas including Bhagavata Purana. We have this Navadaha Bhakti, Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnoho, isn't it? Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Sakyam, Dasyam, Atmanivedam. So these are the 9 types, 9 ways by which we can serve the Lord. This is a case of serving. Now we come to the other aspect. To be chosen. The Lord has to choose us to become His Bhakta. So there are two aspects here. One is we want to serve, we want to become His Bhakta. But to enable us to become a Bhakta, we should have the grace of the Lord, we should have the anugraha of the Lord to become His Bhakta. No, which has to come first. The Lord says, you become my Bhakta, then you get my anugraha. On the other side, how to become a Bhakta? To become a Bhakta, I need His anugraha. Two sides of the coin. Which is evident, when I was going through, which is evident from Ramanuja's Srivashya. Priyatama eva hi varaniya hi bhavati. Priyatama eva hi varaniya bhavati. Varaniya, he is chosen. Who is chosen? Priyatama eva hi. Only my dearest person is being chosen by me to shower my grace upon him. So you have to become my dearest. Now what is the qualification of being dearest? In Gita you find again the 12th chapter in the Bhakti Yoga all the qualifications. Several things yes, jotted down. That so and so is met, Bhakta, so and so is met, Bhakta. Like Ananya Chetaha Satatam Yomam Smarati Nityashah Tasyaham Sulabha Partha Nitya Yuktasya Yoginaha. Ananya Chetaha Satatam Yo Mam Smarati Nityashah. Ananya Chetaha. Cheta mind. Ananya, who thinks about me only and not anything else. So the person all the time who thinks of me and not anybody else, he becomes my Bhakta. Satatam always. Yo Mam Smarati Nityashah. He who thinks of me all the time and not anybody else. Tasya aham sulabha partha nitya yuktasya yoginaha. I make everything of is easy. I help him. Again you have ananya chitta tomam ejanaha priyupasate desham nitya yuktanam yogunchema bhavami. So ananya chitta. So the first condition of God is the Lord is ananya chitta. You become my ananya chitta to become my bhakta. Then I will help you. Then I will shower my grace on you. How do I do that? Ananya chitta. Again, do japa. Keep on, doing japa. Keep on chanting His name all the while. So you will find in Mukunda Mala that the great composer has been all the time seeking His grace to remember Him. Please give me your anugraha. Please grant me your anugraha, your grace, so that I remember you. I am able to think of you. Unless I do that, I cannot become your Bhakta. So this is what is the thing he is seeking, which we are going to enjoy. Now, here you have in the Gita, Tesham Satati Yuktanam Bhajatam Priti Purvakam Dadami Buddhi Yogam Tam Yena Mahamupayantite. Now, how do we remember him? We have to remember him through our buddhi, through our intellect. So, the Lord says, you see the trick here, either the two sides of the coin, whether the tree has come first, the seed has come first. This is the point here. God says, Desham Satata Yuktanam. Desham means whose? Ananya Chittaha. If you become my Ananya Bhakta, Ananya Chittaha. Desham Satata Yuktanam Bhajatam Priti Purvakam. The one who worships me with affection, Priti Purvakam. Dadami Buddhi Yogam. I give that intellect to him, I give the knowledge of intellect to him, intellectual faculty. Tena yantam yena mamupayanti, by which he will come to me. So I have to help you to give that intellect, through which you will come to me. See how subtle. Again in Ramanuja you find the very first invocation prayer in the Srivashya, where beautifully he says, let my intellect through bhakti be placed on that Supreme Lord. Akila Bhuvana Janmasthema Bhangari Vinata Vidrita Bhuta Vrata Rakshaika Dikshe Shruti Shirasi Pradipte Brahmani Srinivase Bhavatu Mama Parasmin Shenushi Bhakti Rupa Mama Shenushi, my intellect, Bhakti Rupa in the form of devotion, Bhavatu, let it be. Where? Parasmin, in that Supreme Lord. Who is that Parasmin? Srinivase. In the Srinivasa, Supreme Srinivasa, in him, let my intellect be placed at your feet by way of devotion. Shirasi Pradipte Brahmani Srinivasa. Who is the Srinivasa? Brahmani. And who is Brahman? In that Brahman, in that Parabrahman Srinivasa, let my intellect be placed at his feet in the form of devotion. It is called as loving meditation. And who is the Srinivasa again? Akila Bhuvana Janmasthema Bhangadi Leela. This is Leela. What is this Leela? Leela is, the God's Leela is, the God's sport is Akila Bhuvana, the entire world. What is this Bhuvana again? Chaturdasha Bhuvana. 7 up and 7 down. Bhuva Suva Jana Tapa. Satyam Loke. Maha Satyam Loke. 7 up. Atala Vitala Sutala Rasatala Taradala Mahadala Patala. 7 down. All the Chaturdasha Bhuvana, Akila Bhuvana, Janma, creation, Sthema, maintenance, Bhanga. Bhanga is a dissolution. So to whom it is the sport for creation, for maintenance, and for dissolution. That God, again, who is he? Shruti Shirasi Pradipte. Shruti Shirasi Pradipte, he who shines. Pradipte. Shruti Shirasi, scriptures. Shirasi again the peak, which is the peak of the scriptures, it's the Upanishads. In the Upanishads, in the later part of the scriptures, he is being deliberated upon, he is being discussed upon at length. Shruti Shirasi Pradipte Brahmani Srinivase Bhavatu Mama Parasmin Shemushi. Ramanuja also has praised his intellect, asked for grace from the Lord that let my intellect be with you, please. I ask for your grace that let me, just give me a grace to think about you. Okay. Now another reference is, this is beautiful when you really try to analyze, God is catching us from both the sides. To become my bhakta, I will take care of you. But to become your bhakta, I need your grace. To think about you, I need your grace. What should I do first? We keep on doing, we keep on remembering, we keep on doing bhakti. Keep on doing worships. Mayeva mana adatsva, mai buddhim niveshaya, nivasishyasi mayeva, atha udvamna samshaya. Again God says, Mayeva mana adatsva, I am the resort. You remain in me. Mayi buddhim niveshaya. Enter into my buddhi. Nivasishyasi mayeva. In that case, you will remain in me only. Atha udvamna samshaya. There is no doubt about it. Here he says, Pratijanihi name bhakta pranashyati. He again assures you. Let it be known. My bhakta will never come into trouble. I am there to protect him. Name bhakta pranashyati. I am there. See, he tries to give you so much assurance. I am there to protect you. Become my bhakta. Again. What is this bhakta again? We have to analyze. We have to become this bhakta. We have to see this grace. So how do I go about it? अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्रकर्ण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःखसुखक्षमे सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी यथात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मयि अर्पितः मनोबुद्धि यो मां समे मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः मयि अर्पितः मनोबुद्धि यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः. He is very lovable to me. He would be liked by me. He would be my true devotee. Who? Maya arpitah manah buddhi. One who has placed his mind and buddhi in me. How you can place your mind and buddhi in him? Santushtah satatam yogi. You become a contented person. If you are a contented person, satatam yogi, always self-restrained, always self-controlled, only he can place his mind and intellect on him. Santushya satatam yogi, yatatma dhrida nishchayah, who is very firm in his attempt to have devotion for him. Another qualification is given. यो न कृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न कांक्षति शुभाशुभ परित्यागी भक्तिमान समे प्रियो नरः. I am not going to too much of Vedanta here. I am going to only the bhakti aspect. Anapekshah shuchir dakshah. Anapekshah, without expectation of anything. Shuchihi, who is very pure-hearted. I am only taking the relevant points which is related to our Mukuntamala today. I am not going to the other aspects of Bhagavad Gita. Shuchihi, one who is very pure. Sarvarambhakatyagi yomat bhakta se me. Again, tulya ninda sutir mauni santushto yena kedachit anikeda stiramani bhaktiman me priyo narah. Aniketaha, who has no possessions. Stiramati, firm intellect. Again, he is talking about intellect here. Bhaktiman me priyo narah. Ek dharmyamritavidam yadhoktam parimupasate shraddhadana matparama bhaktasthetiva ativa me priyaha. One who follows all this becomes my. Now, these are all labeled in Bhagavad Gita. We have also seen Ramanuja, how he says that, oh God, let my intellect be placed at your feet. So, in the light of all that, we are going to read the Mukundamala. Because you will see that in almost every verse, he is seeking his grace that let me remember you. Let your memory be with me all the time. Give me the grace to chant your name all the time. I don't want anything else. This is what he is seeking again and again. That's what we are going to see. Talk about this japa, you will also find a reference in the Bhajgovindam also, which also I think I have to recall. Yeyam Gita Nama Sahasram Yeyam Shri Patirutamajasvam Yeyam Nirajanaya Javittam Yeyam Sajjana. How do I go about? How do I have evolution of myself? What is the first step? The first step he says is Yeyam Gita Nama Sahasram. Gita Sahasra Nama Yeyam is Sa. Then Yeyam, Dhyan Karna. Yeyam Shripati Rupam Ajaswam. Shripati ka you have to keep in your heart. That's what again in Mukundamala we find a reference about that. Then Deyam Dita Janaya Javittam. Neyam Sajjana Sange Chitta. That's another reference. Now, having done all that, then God says unto the man, how much of assurance is giving on the one hand. The first condition is become a bhakta. He is retorting and exhorting Arjuna time and again. Manmanama madbhakta madhyaji mam namaskuru mameva satyam te pratijane priyojine. So manmanama madbhakta. And again, yet karoshi yadashnasi, yet juvoshi dadasi yet tapasyasi kaunteya, tat purushva madhapana. Whatever you do, whatever offering you do, whatever sacrifices you do, whatever act you do, do it in my name, do it as an offering to me. So there is no ego element at all. Ego is completely nullified, completely erased. Yet karoshi yadashnasi, yet juvoshi dadasi yet tapasyasi kaunteya tat purushva mad arpanam. Simple. There is no ego element. If you say aham, if I say I have done, then I have to be present to enjoy its fruits. Let it be merits or demerits. When the I element comes, I have to be present there. Again, dragging you to the cycle of birth. So death becomes the cause of birth, birth becomes the cause of death. So this birth and death becomes the cause of one another. That is because that I, Jiva element is there. When I is there, then I has to be present, Jiva has to be present to enjoy or experience, to exhaust the prarabdha karma. So here again we find in Mukundamala how the Alvar is seeking his grace to snap, to cut the cycle of this vicious cycle of births and deaths. Samsara, samsara, you find that word samsara occurring there several times. To cut away from that cycle of samsara, births and deaths, how do I do that? I can do only if I do everything in your name, for your sake. I don't exist at all. An element like I doesn't exist at all. So this is what he's trying to convey. Now we'll go ahead, I think, with the verse one by one. If you got the books with you, you can just refer. We'll read and then we'll say the meaning. Right? Vallabhedi Varadedi Daya Paredi Bhakta Priyedi Bhavanundhana Govidedi Nanedi Nagashayadedi Jagul Nivasedi What is the meaning of Mukunda again? Let's analyze. What is Mukunda? Mukuhu means final emancipation, liberation. Mukuhu. So, Mukum dadati, ita Mukunda. One who gives final liberation. Just as you have Varada, Varam dadati. Jalada, Jalam dadati. Mukunda, Mukum dadati. One who gives his final liberation. One who gives his emancipation. He is Mukunda. He is my Mukunda. My Mukunda. Me Mukunda. Pratipadam Kuruma Alapinam. Alapinam Kuruma. Alapinam, you know Alapinam, to sing. To sing loudly. Make me do Alapinam. Please, oh God, oh Mukunda, make me do Alapinam. Pratipadam, every day. Every day, make me chant your names. Make me sing about you. How should I do the Alapinam? Vallabhe iti, Shri Vallabha iti, Varada iti, Dayapara iti, Bhakta Priya iti, Bhavalunthana Govida iti, Natha iti, Nagashayana iti, Govida. Govida means killed. Lutana means one who cuts off, snaps. Bhava means samsara. One who is killed in cutting off, in snapping the cycle of samsara. That Lord. Natha, you are my Lord. Naga Shayana, you are going to take it as Ananta Shayana. Ananta is again infinite. So on the substratum of it, we should not take the literal meaning as Ananta, that Naga Shayana. No, we take it as Ananta. On the substratum, on the infinite substratum, you have got the world, you have created the Jagat on the infinite substratum, on the substratum of infinite. Just like Akasha is infinite, on that you find several objects there. Same way, you on the substratum of infinite, because Ananta, Anadi and Ananta. Jagat Nivasa, the whole Nivasa, whole Jagat is your Nivasa. That means you are abiding in the whole universe. It is not Vasa, it is Nivasa. Nivasa is a permanent residence. Vasa may be just you are just there and going away somewhere else. No, it's a Nivasa. So this word, he is permanent residence. That is, he abides everywhere. He is Vishnu Sarvam Vyapnoti Vishnu. He pervades. He is everywhere. Animate, inanimate. Everywhere he is around. Jagan Nivasa. Iti Alapinam Kuru Ma. Please make me sing, oh Lord. Let me take your name. For that, I am seeking your grace. Next one. Jayatu Devo Devaki Nandano Yam Jayatu Krishna Vamsha Pradeepa Jayatu Megha Shyamala Komalango Jayatu Devo. May there be victory to that Lord who is Devaki Nandana, who is the son of Devaki. I am this who is son of Devaki. Then may there be victory to Krishna, who is the Vrishti Vamsha Pradeepa, who is the lamp of the Vrishti lineage. Jayatu Megha Shyamala Komalanga, who is got a delicate body, delicate form, like Megha Shyamala. Jayatu Prithvi Bhara Nasha, who destroys the burden of this earth by killing all the devils, by killing the evils. The earth will lose its burden. Isn't it? The burden will be lessened. So that way it is being addressed. Go to the next one. Kundamurna Pranipatyayache Bhavantamekantam Viyantamartham Pavismriti Tvacharanarvinde Bhave me astu Bhavat prasada. Pranipatya Yache. Oh Mukunda, I got some yachana to make. What is the yachana? Bhavantam, Ekantam, Iyantam, Artham. Ekantam. Ultimately, finally, only one I'm going to ask you, Krishna, oh Mukunda, Iyantam, only this much. Artham. Artham again, some material object, materialistic object. Something of my desire, which is finally the only one, only this much I'm going to ask you, Krishna. Yache, Pranipatya. That too, how do I ask you? Murdhana Pranipatya. I'm bowing down my head in all humility, in modesty. So this is how we have to approach God when we seek His grace. Erasing our ego completely. And all the humility at our command, we have to go to Him. Oh Mukunda, I want only only this much which I am asking. What is that I am asking you? Avispriti tvat charanaravinde. Avispriti. Avispriti means not forgetting you. Vispriti is forgetting. Spriti is remembering. Vispriti, forgetting. Avispriti, not forgetting. Remembering you. Avispriti, what I should not forget? Tvat charanaravinde. Your lotus like feet, I don't want to forget. Oh Lord. And that too, Bhavat Prasada, by your grace, Bhave Bhave me astu. In every birth of mine, oh Mukunda, give me the grace to remember you. This is the only thing I am asking you. I don't want anything else. I don't want anything else. A small favor I am asking you. Please grant me. Let's go to the next one. Naham vande tava charanayor tvadvamadvadvage to kumhi bhagam urupa prihare narakam napane Ramya Rama Mridutulata Nandane Navirandum Bhave Bhave Hridaya Bhavane Bhavayam Bhavantam. Again, the purpose of my worshipping you. What is the purpose of my worshipping you? I am not coming here to do maska, maska polish to you. What is the purpose of my coming to you? Na aham vande tava charanayoho dvandvam advandva hetoho. The hetoho, the reason of my coming here and worshipping you is, worshipping your feet is dvandvam advandva hetoho. I don't want to nullify the pairs of opposites. That means I have to undergo pain and pleasure. I have to undergo success and failure. I have to experience victory and defeat. I have to experience happiness and sorrow. These are all the dvandvas I am facing in the samsara. Do you think I want you to make me nullify all these? For that am I coming to you? No, never. Then, do you think Kumbhi Pagam Gurumapi Hare, oh Hare, Narakam Na Avanetum. That's a hellish region as Kumbhi Paga, Gurur Kumbhi Paga, huge Kumbhi Paga, Naraka hellish region. To drive away that, to avoid that hellish region which I may have to experience for all the karma I have done in the past, I may have to face all these tortures. Do you think I will come to you for that? No. Incidentally, Kumbhi Paga is one of the 21 hellish regions being quoted in the Puranas. I just refer a 4-5, start with. Your Tamisra, Andha Tamisra, Raurava, Maharaurava, then 5th comes Kumbhi Paga, where it seems the torture is as if we are burned in the oil, in the burning oil. As to how we would have tortured creatures or people by hurting them, equivalent to burning them in oil. Same type of experience the Jiva faces in whatever form he is in whichever birth. So I may have to undergo this hellish experience. Oh Lord, do you think I am going to? Am I seeking your grace? I don't want to get me out of this. No. Then, is it that Ramya Rama Mridutulata Nandane Na Abhirantum? Rantum to enjoy. Enjoy what? Ramya Rama Mridutulata Nandane. Nandana is the American garden. Nandana is Indra's garden as all of you know. So you have Ramya Rama. You have beautiful damsels, heavenly damsels who have beautiful slender figure, tender figure. Do you think I want to enjoy with them? For that I am seeking your grace? No. What for have I come to you then? Bhave Bhave Hridaya Bhavane Bhavayeyam Bhavantam. Bhavantam Bhavayeyam. Bhavayeyam. I want to have bhavana of you. I want to feel you. Where? Hridaya in the mansion of my heart. I want to feel you. I want to get the bhakti of you. I want to cry about you. I want to think about you. I want to laugh with you. I want to speak to you within me. I want to keep you here in my heart. The mansion of my heart. Bhave, bhave, in every birth. This is all I want from you. And that is why I have come here to worship. I want to feel you. He said, this is the bhakti. You should get the bhakti within. Where? In Bhagavad Gita, there is a reference here. I'll quote exactly. I don't want to pollute it. I'll quote because it's very beautiful. I'll quote in English so that you are able to enjoy. He is really overwhelmed with intense devotion, whose voice is choked with emotion. If you are a true bhakta, and oral expression is faltering, whose heart melts through his love for the Lord, who laments frequently at his separation from the Lord, and laughs at times with the sweet memory of the Lord's mercy. This is what bhakti means. Your voice should be choked when you sing or when you communicate with Him. Your voice should be choked, your eyes should be full of tears. And you should, sometimes when you are not contacted Him, when you are not connected Him somewhere, you got across in some samsara, you should feel that I missed you, O Lord. This is what is the feeling you must get. These are the symptoms, symbols, indications of a true bhakta, which is projected in the Bhagavad Gita. So, this is the purpose of worshipping you. He is again to keep you in the mansion of my heart all the time, all the births which I may have to take up every time. Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam. Let's go to the next one. आस्तादर में नव सुनिचये नैव कामो बभोगिये यद्यतव्यं भवतु भगवन् पूर्वकर्मानुरूपम् एतत् प्रार्थ्यं मम बहुमतं जन्म जन्मान्तरे how much is he stressing after bhakti? I'm coming at the basket, give me bhakti, I'm not getting the bhakti into my heart. I want to cry for you, I want to feel you inside. That bhakti is not that clinching, it has to clinch. It is not clinching in us. We are going round and round, thinking that we are doing bhakti. No, it should clinch within us. That's why he is seeking. So do you think again, I am interested in so many things else? No. Na astha dharme. I don't have any interest, any desire in dharma. What is the dharma he is referring to? He is referring to the dharma of accruing of merits and demerits. By performing several rituals and sacrifices and worships and puja, what we do, several of the merits we get it here. Several, they are accrued in the life hence. Hereafter, they are called apurva in Purva Mimamsa. Now these are the things which accrue to us and make us enjoy after this life. So na astha dharme, I am not interested in dharma from that angle. Na vasmi chaye, not even accumulation of wealth. Do you think I want to accumulate so much of wealth? That's why I am coming to you. Na eva kama upabhoge. Not that I want to enjoy all sensual pleasures, all the jnanendriyas, karmendriyas, and all the, seeking all the time, making great for things to enjoy. No, I don't want that. So, yatyat bhavyam bhavatu bhagavan, O Bhagavan, purva karma anurupam. Whatever is according to my purva karma, let them come to me. I know I'm not concerned about all this. Whatever has had to happen as for my karmas, let those things keep on happening. I am not worried about those things. But, etat prajyam, the only thing I will ask you, I will seek from you is
Mama Bahumata. Whatever is, what is much desired by me is Janma Janmantarevi. In every Janma, Tvat Padamborva Yugagata. Pada Amborva. Amborva means again Kamala. Pada, your lotus like feet. Nishtala Bhakti Astu. In every birth, let me have Bhakti at your lotus feet. This is all I am seeking. I would desire only one thing, that let me have the feeling of Bhakti at your lotus feet in every birth. Not that I want to have the collection of wealth, not that I want to enjoy all the sensual pleasures, not even that I want to have dharma, of accruing of merits or demerits, apurva. No, these are all I am doing, that's okay. But I want my Bhakti, that is what which I am desiring and I am seeking. Next one. Now here one more I have to remember of Bhagavad Purana. When Krishna does his discourse to Uddhava, there's one reference I will give here because it gives so much of assurance of what the Lord wants to give us in return. He who has dedicated his heart to me does not hanker after the highest post, God Brahma, or the position of the rulership over gods, or sovereignty over men, or lordship over the subterranean regions, or the mystic power of yoga, or the final emancipation. They don't even moksha. What do they want? But from which there is no return to samsara, moksha. He wishes to have nothing else but me. They want only me. They don't even want moksha. There are bhaktas like that. This is what the Lord is advising Buddha. Okay, now we go to the next one. 6. Let my vasa be either in heavenly region, Divi, Duloka, heavenly region, or Bhuvi in Prithvi, or Narakeva in the hellish region. Let my existence be anywhere. O Narakantaka. Naraka you can say the killer of Narakasura, or you can say the one who is going to bring the end to all the Naraka experience. That also you can take. Kama, let it be. Avadhirita Sharadava Lindau Charanau Te Marane Api Chintayami. Marane Api, even at the time of death, I want to remember you. Let me be anywhere. Because every existence is again temporary. Once that karma, whatever the phala is there, till the phala is exhausted, that experience and existence is going to be there. Let it be heaven or Prithvi or hellish region. Chile, Punya, Matte, Roka, Vishanti. We are going to come back. Since we want to China, Punya, China, we are going to come back here. Even heaven is not permanent. So, at that time also, I am going to have this death taking place anywhere. So, at that time, Marane Api, Charanaute, Chintayavu. And how is your Charana? Avadhirita Sharadara Lindau. The Sharad lotus. Sharada Aravindau. Aravindau is lotus. Sharada, Sharad season lotus. The autumnal lotus is so beautiful, but your lotus feet is making that ashamed. Avadhirita. Your lotus feet is superior to even the autumnal lotus. It's just a comparison. Point to comparison. Go to the next one. But I have to highlight every aspect of what the great Arva, Dhammis saying poet, so beautifully expressed. See, as a great poet, a sense of expressing bhakti. You know, that has got to be brought to light. That is why I am trying to analyze and go into details, which we have to enjoy. Because you have this Devaran, Pitraran and Rishiran. What is Rishiran? Learn it, hear it, learn it, understand it, try to practice it if possible. So we are just trying to learn it and hear it at least. If you are interested, you can learn it after that. Maybe after this you would like to learn it. So this is the Rishiran which we are trying to fulfill. Next one, 7th. Krishna Tvadiya Pada Pankaja Pancharanam Adyeva me vishatu manasa rajamsaha Prana prayana samaye kapavana pittaihi kanthavalodhana vidham smaranam kutaste. Oh Lord, again, I want to remember you just now. I don't want to put it off till tomorrow or till I retire. After I retire, I will take out everything, I will start reading and remembering. No, not even tomorrow, just now. Oh Krishna, Adya eva me vishatu, me manasa raja hamsa, Adya eva vishatu. So, the royal swan of my heart, I will explain it further. Panjarantam, Pada Pankaja Panjarantam, Vadiya Pada Pankaja Panjarantam. Panjara is the nest, the cage. The royal swan, Raja Hamsa, gets into its nest. So, I want to get into the nest of your lotus feet, Pada Pankaja, Adya eva, just now. Oh Lord, oh Krishna, why? Because prana prayana samaye kapavada pittaihi kantava rodhana vidau smaranam kutaste. If I wait later on, I will do it lot of time in my life. I will do after finishing all the samsara work, I will do afterwards. That may be 50, 60, 70, 80, whatever. At that time I remember. Whereas, it is so uncertain. If I drop any time, so what will happen? Prana prayana samaye, at the time of approach of death, or when the life has to depart, kapavada pittaihi kantavarodhana vidau. Kantavarodhana, the respiratory tract gets choked with the 3 doshas. What are the 3 doshas ailments in our body? Kapha, Vata, Pitta. Phlegm, Vata, your air, wind, whatever, Pitta is your body. So the respiratory tract will get choked with any of these 3 doshas, which every body is suffering from, getting afflicted from. At that time I will get choked. Smaranam kutaste. At that time, how can you remember your own Lord? You cannot even take a knee on my lips. Not possible. So, just now I want to do it. Adya eva me vishatu tvadiya panjarantam. Understand? So, just now. How beautifully he has done. Next one. Chintayami hari meva sankaltam mandamanda sitananam Nanda Gopadanayam Paratparam Naradadi Muni Vrindavanditam Chintayami Harim Eva Sankatam. And remembering God, how excellently is presented in different verses, in different ways. Essence is remember him. Hari eva santatam chintayami. All the time I want to remember Hari. How is it Hari? Manda manda hasita anana ambujam. Manda manda hasita, with that sweet smile. Anana ambuja. Anana is the face. Ambuja whose face is similar to lotus. Nanda Gopa Tanayam, who is the son of Nanda Gopa. Parat Param, Parat Param. The supreme people, the supreme, most of the supreme. And Vanditam, who is being worshipped by Narada Adi Muni Vrinda, the group of ascetics like Narada, etc. Muni Vrinda, or so many ascetics like Narada, etc. They have been worshipping you. That Lord I want to remember. Chintayami Hari. Okay, go next. Charan saroje kanti mandetrami Shrama mushi bhuja viji vyakule agada marge Hari sarasi vigahya vigat tejo jalaugam bhava maru parikyanaha khera madhyajami. Now here, Hari is compared to a lake. Sarasi, Sarasa means a lake. So in the lake, Kara Charana Saroja. So in the lake of Hari, his hands and legs are like Saroja, lotus. The poetic expression. Kantiman Netra Mine. Netra, his eyes are like Meena, attractive fishes, different types of fishes. Shrama Mushi, which will give some easing effect to our tiredness. In that lake, if we remember the Lord, we get relieved of our tiredness, of our fatigue. Bhuja Vichi Vyakule. Bhuja Vichi Vyakule. This Bhuja is like waterfalls. Agada Marge is a very deep path. Hari Sarasi, that lake, Vigahya, having gone into, having stepped into, having dipped into, Apiya, having drunk that water of that lake of Hari. And how is that water? What he has actually drank? Tejo Jalaugam. Teja, the luster of the Lord he has taken in. He has taken in. Once he takes the luster of the Lord, that water in the form of luster, what happens? Baba Maru Parikinnaha. Maru means desert. Baba means samsara. So in that desert of samsara, I was feeling so tired. I was feeling so thirsty. Parikinnaha. I was very tired. I was feeling very afflicted in that desert of samsara. In that, having come from that desert of samsara, if I take a luster from you, that means if I have bhakti in you, if I get your grace, kedam adhyatejami, all the tiredness, all the torture, I am shedding off. Tejami. So, here also you will find, when you sit for a bhakti, the satsanga, when you sit for a bhajan or something, you have so much of tension within you. Physical tiredness, mental strain and so many things. But you feel so relieved. Next one. Sarasi janayane sashanka chakre mura vidima viramasva chittarantum sukataram aparam najatu jane hari charana smaranam vritena turyam. He says, always remember the Lord. Sarasija Nayane, Sashanka Chakre, Mura Vidhi, Ma Virasva, Chitta, O mind, Rantu, Ma Viramasva. Don't forget to take delight in the Lord. He is addressing his Chitta, his mind. He wants all his limbs to cooperate with him. That I want to remember Lord, I want to seek his Chitta, Maniyamasva, Muravindi. Think about Mura Vidhi. Vidhi means the killer of Mura, Krishna. Sarasija Nayane, who has got lotus-like eyes. Sashanka Chakre, the wielder of Shankha and Chakra. Sukha Taram Aparam. Sukha Taram Aparam Na Jatu Jane. Aparam Sukha Taram Na Jatu Jane. I do not know if anybody else would be able to give me the utmost happiness. Sukha Taram Aparam Jatu Na Jane. Na Jane. I don't know if anybody else would be able to provide me with the same type of level of highest happiness which I would get from Lord, from Krishna. So, O Chitta, O mind, why? Because Hari Charana Smaranamrutena Tulyam. Hari Charana Smarana, remembering the feet of Lord, is Tulyam, equivalent to Amrita. Amrita, if you take as nectar as a literal meaning, we have to take as immortality. Amrita is immortality. Remembering him is equal to immortality because he is going to take us to the public emancipation because he is Mukunda. I explained to you what is the meaning of Mukunda. Let's go to the next one. Mavir Mandamano Vijintya Babudha Yahi Shridam Yatana Namina Prabhavanti Pakalpavaha Swami Nanu Sridharaha Alasyam Vyapaniya Bhakti Sulavam Jayasvanarayanam Lokasya Vyapanavanodhanavaru Dasasya We have the fear of death normally. So here, Lord is addressing himself. The poet is advising his mind not to fear death. Ma bhi, don't fear. Mandamana, oh dull mind of mine, don't fear death at all. Vichintya Bahudha Yami Chiram Yatanaha. Yami is Yama related. Yatanaha, all the tortures connected with Yama. Vichintya Bahudha Vichintya. Thinking too much of that. You know, how Yama will come to me and how I die, what will happen to me. Thinking too much about concerning Yama. Chiram for a long time. Oh Mandamana, don't get scared. Na ami na prabhavanti paparipavaha swami anushritaraha. Paparipavaha, Ripu is again enemies. These are only the enemies of the sinners. Na ami na prabhavanti, it will not come up now. Such things will not happen to us. Why? Because Swami anushritaraha. Sridhara is our Swami. He is there to take care of us. Why should we fear? Don't have all the imaginations about all the tortures you may have to undergo concerning Yama. Don't remember for a long time and don't get yourself into the delusion because Sridhara is with us. Hence, Alasyam Vyapaniya, having shed Alasya, your lethargy, your laziness, Bhakti Sulabham. Okay, Bhakti is very easy. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to do any exercise. So need the attitudinal change. You have to have a change in your attitude. Jayasva Narayanam. Remember Lord. Lokasya Vyasana Apanodhanakaraha. So he is the one who removes all the troubles, all the obstacles in the world of so many people. Dasasya Kimna Chamaha. Why will he not accommodate us? We are after all his servants. Why will he not take care of us? Why should I have that doubt? So here, again Ramanuja, he says, one day which I have to quote. Nirastha Nikhila. Who is my Purushottama? My Purushottama Narayana is Nirastha Nikhila. Anavadika. Atishaya. Asankheya. Kalyana Gunagala. Nama Purushottama Nara. He is my Purushottama. He has got so much of Kalyana Gunas. He will definitely take care of me. Why should I worry that I have done this power, that power, this will happen, that will no. Shed everything. But done out of ignorance. Okay, leave it. He is there to take care of us. We are the servants. Now at this time I have come to your feet. Whatever has happened has happened. Close the chapter. It's because of Andhakar, Ajnana it has happened. Now I come to your feet. So he will definitely take care of us. Next one. Jaladi Gathanam Bandhavana Sudadu Yitra Kalatratrana Paradikana Vishama Vishayatoye Majjata Maklavana Avadu Sharanameho Vishnu Bodhodara Vishnu Bodhodara. Vishnu is the only raft, only boat for the Nara, for the men. He is the only boat now, only raft left.